Going on, YouTube fam? Last week, you probably haven't heard yet, but if you follow my wife on TikTok, which you should probably do that now because they're trying to ban TikTok. So I wanted to jump on that. It's at the bottom of the screen. Last weekend, 4th of July weekend. When you watch this, it'll probably be like 2 weeks past. But 4th of July weekend, I took a group ride with my brother Ralphie. You see him in all my videos. And a couple other people. And he let one of his buddies ride his motorcycle, and I let him ride my wife's motorcycle. My wife let him ride my wife's motorcycle. And, well, unfortunately, Ralphie spilled it. If you've been following along and you watched the end of the last video, the actual group ride video, you'll see a small clip of Ralphie going down around a sharp turn. So anyway, I just want to go over some of the damages on the bike. Because right now it won't even start. So obviously there's a tip over sensor, but usually that just clears when you pull the key out. So there's something else going on with it. But I'm going to be tearing this bike apart. I'm going to be doing multiple videos on it, getting all the parts put back on the bike, because basically everything, if you've been following along with all the upgrades to this bike, this R3, pretty much everything we upgraded has been damaged. So it's going to be a lot of work putting it back together. And my wife started a GoFundMe in case anybody's interested on, maybe donating a few bucks towards the rebuild. And we'll throw you a shout out. But again, follow her on TikTok. And all that stuff's on there. But anyway, so let's go over the damages here. So the bike went down. Spun around. The rear end is what smacked the cement barrier. So there's the rear end. So the worst, basically, a lot of this stuff's cosmetic. The worst thing that happened is, it's hard to see, but obviously the VIN number, but this is part of the actual frame. It's an actual part. This metal bracket here is actually welded in, and it's bent down pretty far. Let's see if I can, oh yeah, you can see it there. I think it's a fairly easy fix. I'm going to fix it myself. I'm just going to get some leverage on it and try to bend it back up. But here's our new TST taillight. Where to go? So the taillight is completely annihilated. It looks like the DMP fender eliminator is okay, but the TST taillight's completely annihilated. The integrated taillight. Let's see here. The exhaust surprisingly didn't get damaged that much at all. I just got just some scratches on like this rivet here. So we're not even gonna mess with that. A little bit scratches down there. The rear sets that we put on that was such a pain in the butt are, I'll show you the other side. So that's what they look like. You got a nice little plastic cap, and you got like this little indent right there. And so there's that. There's no more plastic cap. It basically just filed the whole thing down, both of them. It's not unusable, you know what I mean? It can be used, but it looks hideous, without the plastic end cap on there and the beat up metal. That's not good for your shoes and stuff. So I'd like to replace that. Obviously the TST taillight. And when we bought the taillights, we actually bought the TST front turn signal, halo turn signals. And as you can see, that one's completely busted out. I'm not too worried about the plastics. I mean, the rear plastics are going to need replaced, both pieces. This one's broke. The top one's broke. And then the bottom one is obviously completely annihilated. The bar ends did a good job of doing what they're supposed to do. Those can be replaced, and they're pretty cheap. The green handles, surprisingly, actually didn't have that much damage either. Just some scuffs on the end. But the point is, just about everything, except for the tinted windshield and headlights, just about everything that we replaced got some kind of damage to it. So that's the idea. Obviously, there's going to be more videos. We're going to work on getting this bike back together, because she just started with the confidence of riding by herself places. She just rode, she made 3 trips by herself, and I was all proud of that. Now it's going to be some time before she gets on a bike, because this was a lowered for her and everything. It's not like she can just hop on my, you know, my Ninja 636 or anything. So got to get this back. We got to get it back fairly quickly so she can ride it again. We still have half a summer left. But right now, let's see. Yeah. So, anyone has any ideas, shoot them to me. But in the meantime, before you even see this video, I'll probably be already working on it. So, there's a circuit board back here with some kind of connection to it. So, I mean, that's probably half the issue. I'm not sure. But we'll tear this end off and figure out what's going on. It's probably just some busted wires shorting something out. So, that is the deal. So stay tuned, and we're going to get this thing all fixed up for Mrs. Moto so she can get back on the road. So if you're interested in helping her try to get some of these parts a little quicker, you know what I'm saying, check her out on TikTok, follow her on TikTok, and she's got all the information on there. So there you go. Alright, I really appreciate everyone's support. I know I say it in every video, but I really do. It really means a lot to me. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I really appreciate every one of you guys who subscribe to me and watches all my videos. And oh, and if you haven't noticed, the shop is coming along, or the studio, or whatever it's gonna be. Don't even know. It's probably gonna be a little bit of everything, but it's coming along. So I have a whole new playlist on tearing this building out. So if you're interested in that and how that's going, go check that out. All right, guys. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. I got stuff to do. You got stuff to do, and I'll catch you in the next one.